Hi guys, welcome back to this out of fashion. Hope you have a wonderful day. Today's episode is going to be on how to cut these two pieces. It's going to be top and trouser. It is a peplum top. It's an off shoulder. You can see it has two-step peplum. Also, I'm using 5 yards of this fabric to cut it out. So the first thing I'm going to cut out here is going to be the half cut. Then I'll now cut out the trouser. So for the half cut, let me deduct 16 inches with the seam allowance for the half cut. Then this half cut is going to have a band. So after deducting the 16 inches, but the 16 inches, we're going to take some inches up for the off shoulder. Then I'm still going to add my bands to it. So I'm going to cut off the band allowance. By the time I cut it out, I'm going to replace it back with the 2 inches. So let me cut this out and fold it into 4 for you to see. So now this is after folding it into 4. The first thing I'm going to take measurement of is the shoulder measurement. I'll make this of 6.5 because I'm off shoulder. I'm deducting 1.5 inches away from the shoulder because the normal shoulder measurement for this should be 8 inches. So now I'm going to take some inches off. It depends on how wide you want the neckline to be, as in I mean the off shoulder, how off you want the off shoulder to be. But since I'm making use of 4 inches now, with another 4 inches it will make 8 inches for the normal arm. So I'm going to take the bust measurement of 36 inches. That is going to give us 9 in 4 places. This is my 36 inches. You can see here is 36 inches. I'm using 9 inches. Here is it. Then with a seam allowance of 1.5 inches. Here is it. Then don't forget what we took out. So let me take it out for you to see now. You can see. Then this is the armhole. Then we're going to take our normal waist measurement of 16 inches with the seam allowance. You can see. So here is it. So I'm going to make use of 9 inches here as well. That will be 36 inches also, because I'm going to cut out my princess bustier cut from here, just a normal princess bustier cut, just to bring out that shape of princess that properly. So that's why I'm making use of the same measurement as the bust measurement. So I'm connecting them together now. So after this, let me cut it out. After this now, I'm going to take my princess dart. So from this area, we'll take what we took out, what we took up. I told you can make it of 3 inches depending on how low you want the shoulder to be. So this is the breast point of 9 inches. 9 inches for the breast point. So at the breast point, we need a distance of the two busts. I'm making it of 3.5 inches because it's 7 inches. But here I'm going to make it of 8 inches. That will make it 4 because of the seam allowance. So 4 inches here, also 4 inches here. You can see 4 inches there. So that will give us a straight line like that. You can see. Then I'll now come to the armhole and take that inches we're taking up, then come down to let me say 6 inches. So from there I'm going to connect it to the breast point. So the distance of 4 inches that we took out, then I'll be deducting 2 inches from here. So that is why I added enough allowance. So by the time I deduct out the 2 inches, it will be okay. I'll be on the safer side. So there's still going to be a sewing allowance. You can see it now. That's what we have. Then I'm going to cut it out. after cutting it out, the next thing we're going to do here is to cut out the neckline. Just a one neckline. It's going to have a one neckline, so I'll just go down to 2 inches here. Then I'm going to connect it to the shoulder. That's how you're going to cut out this one neck. So you can see it now, as you can see. So after cutting it out, I'm going to cut out a facing for this particular one, and the next thing to cut out now is the peplum. We have 2-step peplum, so we're going to cut it out. So here is it. The first one is 12 inches. You can see this 12 inches peplum. Then the wideness, I make use of 60 inches for the wideness. You can make use of any wideness of your choice. It depends on the fabric you are using. So see, this is 60 inches wideness. So is that area I'm going to pleat at the waist. So this is the second step of 9 inches. You can see 9 inches. Then with the same wideness of 60 inches. Then both are going to have a facing. I'm going to face this with a facing, then pleat it at the waist line. You can see the facing. Now I'm going to turn everything with the facing, including the first one. Then the next thing I'm going to do here is to cut out the sleeve. So let me cut out this sleeve now and show it to you. So here is the cutting of the trouser. This is what I'm going to use. I'm using this fabric to cut out the trouser. I'll be cutting the front trouser first, then I'll now use that to cut out the back trouser. You know, the back trouser normally bigger than the front trouser because of the bumps at the back. So we have done many tutorials on how to cut trouser. I'm just going to show you this video on the illustration. I've done many tutorials on how to cut different kind of trouser. Because what I'm taking first, I'm taking the length of my trouser here. Then the next thing I'm going to take here, I'll be taking the flap, the waist measurement, and the tight. So this is just an illustration on how to cut it, because I've done a lot of that in our previous tutorials. So we are rounding the first one up. You can see we are done with it. Then I'll fold this into 2 now to cut out the back trouser. And I told you this is usually bigger than the front one. So I'll fold it into 2 now. After folding it into 2, then I'll place my front on it. You can see the placement. I'll now add 2.5 inches to the back. So I want the back to be bigger than the front. So you can see, so I'll be adding 2.5 inches to it round. After adding this to it, I can now cut out my chalked area. Come back. Yeah, the finished work so far. This is the off shoulder top that has a bustier, as in princess bustier coat. You can see how it is. You can see the line of the princess that coming from the armhole. You can see the off shoulder. You can see it's not too wide, like I told you earlier. It depends on what you left up. Can lift 2 inches, can lift 3 inches, depending on how your clients want it to be. This is the trouser. This is the peplum top. You can see this is the back also. We've added our zip to the back. You can see. So if you're new to my channel, what are you waiting for? Just have to subscribe to my channel for more amazing tutorials. And for those people that have already subscribed, I really appreciate you guys for watching my video always. See you in my next tutorial. Bye.